Charlotte. Okay, check. 1 2 1 2. Wappada beepa, yappada bo, wappada beepa, wappada do. Okay, yet another stream, yet another roasting. Cool. Let's see, any announcements? It's Bean's birthday. Happy birthday, Bean. Bean is 13. Apparently, I heard that from his mother. I keep tabs on him. He's almost like a son to me. Bean is actually my son.
You got wild with Bean's mom?
Yeah, I guess, well, I went on a UK tour and, 5 years ago and
the math adds up.
mathematically it makes sense. Yeah, so happy birthday, Bean. You're a great son. I wish, I'm saying, I can't really honestly remember your birthday. It was a long tour, so your mother was one of many.
She's free.
So, yeah, thanks for being born, I guess. Anyways, let's roast some tracks. So I already roasted that. I already roasted a lot of this stuff. Okay. Who knows where we're going to go from here. Looks like we have Tilliam's track with Yellow Garden. Let's see what people are saying. Bean is not only 13, but also 5. We're proud of Bean. I agree. Lil Bino transcending math. Yep. Bean is not only 13, but also mother.
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. I could see that. Good evening, gamers. Well, good evening, Isaac K. All right. We can talk more about Bean's conspiracy theories later. For now, let's move on to roasting tracks. Here we have Tilliam with Yellow Garden. What? I don't think so. I think it's just a yellow flower. This is nice. It's like some Alina Baraz shit. But do you want me to grab one? I can grab 2 from there. Are you sure? Have 1. Okay. It's all Bean, always has been. Aw. Bean is actually every single person on the Discord. All 16,000 beans. Yeah, his mother went wild. Big Bean is trying to sell me beans. Shake my head. This makes me want to go to the spa. Take like a nap in like a mud bath. You know what I'm saying? Vocals on this would be very good. It's a great point, Isaac K. Semiox. Yeah, some Semiox would be dope. Yellow Garden, more like Piss Garden. GK. This is good. LMAO. Alright. Yep. Nice big old yes. Okay, so that was Yellow Garden, full of beans. Yeah, super dope, wavy R&B style trap track. Appropriate for anything like the likes of Alina Baraz, her. What's that other one? Sabrina Claudio. Yeah, perfect in that genre. Only thing I heard was that the open hi-hat was a little bit too loud. And the beat was overall pretty repetitive. I mean, obviously, it just needs a vocalist. So yeah, if you just get Bean maybe a cappella rapping some music theory. Bean apparently does music theory live streams on the Discord every once in a while. And I think it would be a great idea if somebody, I don't know, happened to record that, make some rip rapidy over the top of this Yellow Garden. Anyways, we got Daraji's track with Clock. Oh, shit. I'm wearing her pants. The piano chord felt so out of place for me. Shit.
Smell like an onion.
So it smells like an onion. Oh man. Shimmer? Ray Sherman. Who is Ray Sherman? Where's Ray? Where's Ray, babe? Alright, so that was Dragy with Clock. Damn, that was like all of SoundCloud wrapped up into less than 2 minutes. So we got the whomps, we got the crazy beat repeat, grain delay shebang. Very reminiscent of my boy Blake Scouron. And then halfway through, you kind of gave me the feels with all that crazy piano and such. I thought it was really well done. I think you could have easily made it longer, spread out the musical ideas a bit more. I guess it felt a little jarring going from straight hard trap instantly into that sort of emotional piano section. But maybe I'm just not wavy enough with the kids these days. I'm not a young 5-year-old, 13-year-old like Bean anymore.
It's true.
Yeah. Guys, when you hit your 30s, it's just all downhill from here. Just ask Bean's mom.
Oh my god.
All right. Okay, next up we got Corradino with The One Who Wasn't Erased. Here we go. Hey, it's Lana Del Rey. That sounds exactly like it though. Is it? I still don't know what Halsey sounds like. Can you do a Halsey impression?
She sounds like that Vine where the guy's like working in the kitchen.
you need to do the welcome to my kitchen vibe, babe. No, this so far has been one of the best streams in quite some time, musically. Dude, I had 2 coffees and I'm still so fucking tired. If I ever get to play a show again, this is how I'm gonna MC. What? Give me that doobie. Give me that doobie. Give me that doobie. All right, that was The One Who Wasn't Erased by Corradino. Yes, Magic Window. I will give you the YouTube mod at the end of the stream if you just remind me, or I'll try to remember for sure. Cool. So that got that sort of super wavy, slow death step, Lana Del Rey sadcore vibe. Sounds like snorting ketamine off of a yoga mat while you're doing some sunrise session with Bean's mother. Wow. So, what do you think about it?
You guys had quite the affair, huh?
Yeah, we.
Sounds steamy.
Well, the hot yoga sure was, and also before and after.
And after.
Yeah.
What do people do after?
After hot
can you
yoga?
Imagine doing some other physical exertion after doing hot yoga?
To be honest, I've never done hot yoga. Have you?
I mean, I'm sure you've been outside when it's hot.
Yeah, that's already pretty bad. But doing yoga on top of that, damn. On top of doing yoga on top of Bean's hot
Stop,
mom.
Okay.
Hot,
Enough.
steamy mom. Yeah, so that was pretty good. I like the vocals, although sometimes it kind of, I don't know if this was intentional, sometimes it went from like the super chill, serene yoga mat vibe to a sort of bad trip vibe, if you know what I'm saying. Kind of got dark, especially when her vocals start really warping and stretching, especially like halfway through. Yeah, it starts to get, yikes, pretty dissonant there. Once again, I don't know if that was intention, if it was a part of your trip to sort of go on to the dark side. But other than that, well done. Felt a little long. Pace was a bit slow, but I guess once again that's part of the meditative nature of the piece. So I'll give you a nice big old yes, Corradino. Awesome. Now next up we have Cal Bless's track with Nonchalance. What do you think that is, babe? That was like I guess it's a heart. Ears?
It looks like the cross section of a bone, almost, but bones aren't
Pink.
typically shaped well.
Are bones that thin? Like, is that a normal amount of marrow?
I didn't open them.
Oh. Have you ever had bone marrow though? Like for food?
No.
It's really delicious. It's like really fatty and
I dropped out of grad school before I had to saw into any human's bones. I didn't want to do it.
You didn't want it to?
No.
Oh. But you were fine
Use
like
a bone saw?
you were
That's
fine looking
disgusting.
at like cadavers and shit?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh.
I just didn't want to like cut their bones open.
Just like sawing them.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that.
Well, if you don't have bone saws, at least now you have super saws. Know what I'm saying? Oh man, I'm on a roll today. Damn, that's one clicky kick. Just man, motherfucker. Just man coming. Just man coming. Just man coming. I remember he was conflicted. Fellow Destiny 2 players, the new trailer for Beyond Light dropped today. Didn't see that. Oh, brother. Aww.
Those are some anime-ass crashes.
I didn't know crashes could be anime, babe.
What do you think of like
Dance Dance Revolution? Like that butterfly music video we saw? Yeah. Bit warmer. Okay, so that was Nonchalance with Cowbless, or Cowbless with Nonchalance. Wow. Cool. So, what is it? I guess electro ambient house with pop influences with some like acid sounds as well. Cool. Now, what's working? So, I think musically a lot of the ideas are good. Some of the sounds work really well as well. In terms of what's not working, it feels long. Feels like the arrangement is a little unfocused. And specifically, I have things to say about the drums. So first off, your kick. Wah wah wah. That's one clicky ass kick. So let's take the click down, or take some of the other drum elements and bring it up to the kick's level, because it feels like the kick is super at the front of the track. Every other drum element is super far back, with the exception of the snare that you have in the sort of electro drop at the end. For this reason, partially this reason, it feels like the energy kind of is a little flat throughout, or the change in energy isn't as dramatic as it could be, because the drums are so far back with the exception of the kick. That brings me to my second point, which is once again the arrangement. Or did I say once again? I have a problem with saying once again, babe.
Are you telling me?
Well, you pointed this out to me yesterday. I do a lot of private lessons, and I end up saying once again a lot. Like when somebody doesn't get something, like once again, this is this is how you recognize a fucking C minor chord or whatever. And you pointed that out, that if I keep saying that, like once again, my student is just going to be like, well, fuck, I'm not going to ask you questions anymore because you're going to make me feel like an idiot, because apparently you had to repeat yourself so many times. And honestly, I probably say it because I'm saying it once again for like the 6th time in a day. Like you have no many times. You guys have no idea how many times I fucking hit share computer sound before you hit share screen. Like that's gonna be on my fucking gravestone. Don't forget to hit share computer sound before you hit share screen on Zoom. Oh my god. So anyways, I'm gonna try not to say once again anymore. But once again, the arrangement feels a bit long and unfocused. I think you could really shorten it to make it like 3 minutes and really sort of create the distinction between the sections. I think you started to do this with the build up at the end. That was one place where, okay, really quite obvious that we're changing the energy here. But the drop took quite a long time to hit, so that a lot of the energy that you created with the build up dissipated by the time it actually did hit. So once again, I would say greater contrast between sections, really refining the arrangement and focusing on the drums mix. Okay, hope that was helpful, Cowbless. Nice big old yes for you. And then here we are. Wow, this guy really put some work into his cover art. We have Cavian Trum with Wanted. Once again, click like, subscribe, download sample pack. Once again.
Please download my MIDI pack.
Please.
My MIDI pack, please.
Please, once again, please download my MIDI pack. Yeah, I'm a Zoomer, dude. Okay, Zoomer. Once again. Why don't you play tonight? I played last night. It was very fun.
Piano? That one?
Yeah, we could pull it up.
That one.
Well, we could do this, or we could set that up.
Where?
Yeah, that's a good question. In front of that door. It's in the corner. Detention. Force you to learn this song.
You're talking about stunting on being a mom after
He's gonna love that, babe. He's gonna ban me from the server. Yeah, this piano's a lot, I gotta say.
Are you drunk?
Yeah, this piano's not good. Yeah, it sounds very robotic. Yeah, it sounds like they drew it in.
Control A, Control U. I mean Command A, Command U.
Well, Control A is fine if you're on Windows. Right. Okay. This at the end here better be a drop. Otherwise, my career is over. Oh. Got some strings. Okay. All right. Heard you say in a live stream piano practice for 30 minutes a day was good enough to learn. How would you recommend to go about it? Any specific resource?
What does good enough mean?
Yeah, good enough is a loaded term, I guess. Good enough for what? Good enough to sort of play concert halls across the world? Good enough to, not ever have to use a Unison MIDI pack ever again?
Or finally make your parents proud of you.
Or finally make your parents proud of you, because otherwise you are nothing in their eyes. As was in the case in my childhood. Just kidding. But no, I did have to take classical piano for at least 10 years. Now, couple resources. I mean, if you're looking for just being able to play in your own melodies and chords while making beats, I think Melodics is perfectly adequate. And it's free, I think, for the first 60 lessons or whatever.
Piano Pig.
Piano Pig is fucking great, especially if you're going for a more jazzy sound. Although I don't think, so Piano Pig is a YouTube tutorial channel for piano, specifically jazz piano. He has a lot of really great free videos, and he also has a paid course and a website.
That's what I'm thinking. He might have beginner resources.
Right, and exercises and sheet music and shit. Yeah, so for the jazzy shit, I would definitely check out Piano Pig. Classical, I took private piano lessons my whole life, basically. And I don't think still there's a substitute for that. Maybe you can get away with it from YouTube.
I learned just from reading sheet music.
Yeah. So reading sheet music 100%, you could get a decent place with that. But in terms of the actual fingering technique and how to sit at the piano, how to sort of drop weight into the key and all that shit, that's something that I think a in-person teacher would probably need to show you. Because that definitely helped me out a lot. Stream is messing up. Audio comes before streaming, but it was solved. Okay, cool. Praise the Lord. Is that what you just said?
God is good.
God is good. Thank you, honey. Thank you for that reminder.
Okay, wait. We have to talk about this song.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, which brings me to this song. It sounds like all the piano was drawn in. All the velocities were exactly the same. It was perfectly on time. So as a result, it sounded very robotic. So even if you had just done the exact same thing, but played it in instead of drawing it in, I think it would already have been 10 times better. Aside from the piano, it is overly sort of busy and kind of verbose. I think you could very easily just cut this into a minute and a half or 2 minutes. And with regards to the non-piano elements like drums and stuff, all were super low-passed and lo-fi, kind of drifted into the background. Didn't really offer that much punch. So I would make sure you take whatever filter you have off. Strings was a nice touch at the end. I think more orchestration in that vein would be great. Your thoughts?
I think for humanizing it, I know in Logic there's MIDI transform, and you can do like randomize the velocity. Can you do that in Ableton or FL?
So once again, yeah, there is a velocity randomizer in Ableton. It's not probably as refined as Logic as usual. But I don't think random would be good enough because, when you're like learning a classical piece, say Bach, one thing that you can do to sort of bring more life into a melody line. I mean, Bach is pretty fucking verbose in terms of his melodies as well. It's quite common to sort of have higher pitches be higher velocities or to emphasize certain notes and de-emphasize other ones. So I don't think a randomizer would really sort of do that justice. But what do I know? I think it'd probably be better than nothing, for sure.
This piece sounded like something in a podcast to me.
Yeah.
Like podcast music.
Podcast music.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, podcast music. You're making some podcast music.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Okay, once again, nice big old yes, once again. Listen to Frog Dad's album. Oh, Frog Dad has a new song.
Oh, wait, no. This is Kuya Frog Dad. Kuya.
Kuya, big brother. Oh.
Okay, wait. I had a conference call with Frog Dad this morning. No. But he said this is, hello? This is not, it's not a new song.
Okay.
And he wants feedback on sound design and like mix stuff.
Sound design and mix stuff. I like the vibe. Mix needs work. Kuya. All right. Oh my god. Guys. Amphibian Daddy. Clog Dad.
anything out there? Is there anything out there? Is there anything out there to see?
All right, that was Clog Dad with Everstone once again. Great track, Clog Dad. So I know you said you wanted feedback on the mix.
I've heard this before.
We have?
I think
I haven't heard this.
this isn't this the last song on his album?
Oh,
No, you weren't there.
I wasn't
You
there for the whole
left.
thing.
I think it's the last song. I've heard it before.
Oh,
I remember the hook, so I guess it's a good hook if I heard it once and I remember it.
it's a good hook.
Yeah.
Good hook. Mixing, sound design. I think the vocals are a little too distorted and pinched. I think if you had a cleaner vocal and maybe used something like Soothe to take out some resonant peaks, I would think it would sound a lot smoother. I would also be mindful of how dynamic your vocal is. So one thing I like to do is vocal riding. So prior to, I was about to say another Bean's mom joke.
Go ahead.
Vocal riding, like riding Bean's mom after hot yoga on the yoga mat.
The sweaty mat?
Like yeah, like it's like our magic carpet.
Oh.
Yeah. So vocal riding refers to manually turning vocals up and down to make the volume more even prior to adding any compression or EQ or anything like that. It's just going to flatten out the dynamics of your vocal. It's going to make it much easier on your compressor. It's going to make it sound more professional.
It's just tedious.
That's just tedious. However, there's a probably like a $30 Waves plugin called the Vocal Rider that does it for you. I would highly recommend checking that out. And then once again, yeah, I don't know if this was the recording issue or if this was done in post, but yeah, the saturation or distortion on your voice is a bit much. I think also you could add some more harmonies to your voice in the chorus to sort of differentiate it. Pan those left and right, make it nice and wide and thick. I think you could have ended the song a minute early and just fade it out on your synth solo.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
I like the ending.
Really?
I like it.
Okay. Well,
I
you
think,
might be right.
I think from a song... No, it's not right or wrong. I just think from a songwriting perspective, like stripping it down to acoustic guitar and voice at the end. It's such like vulnerable lines.
Yeah, that's
is there
true.
Anybody out there for me? After I heard the song, I was like, oh my God, is there anybody out there for me? I like it. But if you, I mean, it's your channel.
I mean, I like the outro. I just wish it took us less time to get there. Maybe you could have truncated the synth solo a little bit or something. So this kind of strummy kind of acoustic guitar was a little bit too front in the mix, I think.
It was kind of like tinny.
Tinny, yeah. I think you just need to invest in Soothe, bro. Or just manually take out these resonant peaks in your tracks because it's making it sound overall a little harsh while everything else in Frog Dadland is so warm and inviting. Just gonna make another Bean's mom joke there.
Stop. You might not like that.
Yeah, okay, I'll stop. All right, so yeah, great job, Frog Dad. Nice big old yes for you. Once again. Next up we have Exit K. Oh, what a nice surprise.
Yay.
With Shirked. How much time we got? Not too much time. Oh, sorry. I was towing it. Sick. All right, that was Shucked with Exit K. Cool. So you got that. What?
You have to do it in a Sheffield accent so that he can understand you.
Shucked. Shucked. Shucked.
Like the whole
Checked.
review.
What?
The whole review. So then he can
Exit K. Shucked. I can't fucking do it. I'm sorry. Once again. Yeah, so yeah, sick track. Got that halftime sort of neuro Ivy Lab EPROM feel. I think with regards to the mix, the bass could consistently be louder, and your drums feel a little too loud, like your sort of woodblock snare. The was maybe a bit much in the mix. So just use a couple reference tracks. Once again, Cake by Ivy Lab is a great one. I'm sure you could find many tracks in that genre to check against. Anything on Inspected would be perfect. I also feel like there was plenty of space for a vocalist or some sort of main musical idea. I guess I was looking for that main musical idea, whether that be a melody, a vocal chop, or a neuro pattern or a chord progression. But it was a little hard to pinpoint sort of what the core of the song was. That being said, all the sound design, the drum programming was great. I just think refining and being very clear about what the core idea of the song is and making sure that's as strong as possible, especially if it's an instrumental track, sort of needs to come across. But otherwise, technically very good. Just work on the mix and refining that core idea. Sick. Nice big old yes for you. Exit. And let's keep going. We got Water Shroom. Again, Mr. Volta with Drip. Oof. It's a scary 251. Ooh, yikes. This is some fucking free jazz, bro. Yeah, it looks like it's like an 808 ride. You know why they call it free jazz, babe? No. Because if somebody had to pay for it, then nobody would come. Get it? Free jazz?
Why are you shouting?
Get it? Yeah, it's not quite free jazz. It's like 99 cents. Sick. That was Drip with Mr. Volta. Fuck. That was Mr. Volta with Drip. There you go. Okay. Very jazzy. Free, not quite totally free jazz, but very unconventional harmonies, chord progressions, stuff like that. Instrumentation had a little bit of MIDI cringe. Like for example, the ride sounded like you got from like an 808 trap kit, which I like the idea of combining like freeform jazz with electronic drums. I think it could be done, but it's really, I would think it's really really hard because a big part of like jazz drumming is that it's so subtle and nuanced and so much on the like brushes and shit that it's just hard to do with a one shot 808 ride. So I felt that was a little out of place. Some of the harmonies are pretty damn harsh, kind of hard to swallow a little bit, which could once again go back to the freeness. And also that's feel like it's something that you could better get away with if it was like a real piano sound rather than sort of like programmed Rhodes. Like, I don't know, like maybe there needs to be a different sound library or a contact, or maybe you need to vary up the voicings on the chord progression a bit more. I don't know. Sax was great as always. You killed it there. But I think something in the instrumental track could be a little bit more organic, lifelike, and a little less harmonically harsh. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I needed.
Cool. Thanks for sharing.
All right. Cool. Big old yes. What are we doing on time? Shit, I got 3 minutes. Do I have time for this one? No, I don't. All right. Well, thank you all so much for being here. Good work to everybody who submitted. Appreciate y'all.
About the EP.
Tell them about the EP. Oh yeah, Discord is doing another server-wide EP. Let me look at the announcements because I kind of forgot about the whole situation. Scrolling up. Okay. Yes. So competition looks like it started about a week ago, and it's ending on August 8th. So if you'd like to participate, you can head over to EP Rules and be part of the contest. So yeah, I mean, we're going up against Andrew Yang and Kenneth Beats and their Discord. So you know, you guys did
Don't fuck up.
so don't fuck up. Don't fucking embarrass me for this shit. I'm trying to get on Andrew Yang's good side. I want some of that UBI.
Oh my god.
So yeah, participate. We would love to have you. And if last EP was any indication, you guys are going to do great. So anyways, thank you all so much. I think I'm coming out with Dave Z's official remix for the self-checkout song on Monday on Spotify. So very excited for that. Anyways, have a good day, guys. Peace.